Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video, we will check this week's official patch. Today is Thursday of May 29th, 2025. This week's patch is quite nice. It looks straightforward, simple, but we got lots of changes. AoS added new quest line, Illezra boss added, the final Gladio one, and there are more things waiting for you. Without further ado, let's get into it. I'm live on Twitch right now, and you can see the left side on the screen. I'm not forcing them to say hi YouTube. Everything is just organic. Let's go and check this week's Pearl Shop item. They added new costume. This is the new costume, the first Crush costume. This how it looks, and this how it looks on the male characters and on the Shy. And there are different type of things, there are different type of bundles that they bring. And yeah, and there is also May 50 special pack thing. If you really want to buy it, it's not that bad. You can buy it. That's the only, kind of profitable things in the Pearl Shop, I can say. Yeah, let's go to the other one. Even seal item integration in June 26. We checked all the seals in this list. The seals that unused or most of the time creating some kind of, distraction, misunderstanding or something. Like they're making them simple. They did it before and they're making it again. They'll create them with the new reward seals. For example, if you have them, you can check on the list in the patch notes. If you have them, the game directly will exchange them into the reward seal. And with that reward seal, you will be able to just exchange them with them. So instead of removing your seals, before they remove, they exchange them and they remove it. So it will just make everything simpler. Not this one. Maybe we should go on this one. Yes. Aron of Solar. Let's talk about the Aron of Solar. They added Aron of Solar. People asking me what you're going to play in Aron of Solar. I'm not a meta chaser in PvP. I really like my Awakened Dracania. And I know the situation of the Awakened Dracania. Like they just put the Awakened Dracania in the Aron of Solar's, what was the name? This is a thumbnail or this is a thumbnail probably. Like, I want to say that PA, shame. Literally shame. Like, the class was broken, I agree. Every day I said nerf it, but they nerf it to the ground and it's impossible to play in an AOS. Thank you. You just destroyed the class. I will try. At least I will do weeklies and some other things. But I will just follow the other classes. From my perspective, which classes will be strong? Let me just explain it to you. Awakening Striker, Awakening Mystic, Awakening Mayagu, Succession Dosa, maybe Awakening Dosa, I'm not sure about that. Succession Berserker, Succession Assassin, Awakening Assassin, and if the players of the Sork and the Sorcerers will be, these classes will be on top of everything in AOS. They will be meta. They will destroy everyone. Decision is yours. If you really want to be competitive, you have to play these classes. I'm not kidding, or I'm not, discourage you or something. If you want to be competitive, these classes will dominate the game. All meta chasers will play these classes, especially a few of them. And also Awakening Sage. I forgot to say Awakening Sage. That's the only way to reach to 3K right now in the AOS. I'm deeply sorry about that, but PA likes to create metas. Okay. Absolute trap for new players, yeah. But you can do you can casually go there and you can fight in 1.5K to 2K elo like me. You every day few matches and some other things. And there is event. This is something special, probably once per family. Let me just check it. Yeah, it's once per family. The 3 victory quests in an order. If you win one match, don't forget to get your quest in the Black Spirit. If you win the one ranked match, 100 crowns, 30 seals, and high quality perfume box. If you win the second one, don't forget to get your quest again. Another 100 crown stones, Study Forest Thread 3, and you can choose these ones, one of them. Like, I would choose the Oil of Immortality, of course. And don't forget to get your quest again, the third quest. You'll get 300 crown stones and Study Forest Thread 6 and also Oil of Immortality 6. Choose this one. It's better. You can get them, but these are very rare and better for, you know, siege and node. If you're not doing siege and node, if you're looking for pure money, you can also choose them. Or I don't know, if you can sell them, you can choose them too, because they are better money if I'm not wrong. Yeah, like 500 chromestones, some dozens of perfumes you can have, and also study force threat 9, 30 seals, and something like that from these quests. So overall, not bad event. I believe there will be more events in AoS. Now we can start the actual patch of this week. The first update of this week is related with the final Gladio, the Illezra boss. Let me read the developer's pod. Today we bring you the final Gladios, the ultimate showdown that bring the 5-year Atraxion saga to a close. To every adventurer who has braved countless trials and stuck with us through thick and thin, thank you. Now your sweat and effort will bear fruit. The climatic battles against Illezra, the White Witch, will put your wits and the courage to the test, and your legendary journey in overcoming her threat will be forever etched in Black Desert history. While brief, the accompanying questline for this update bridges the saga of the main content with the soon-to-arrive demon realm, Edania. Keep an eye out for clues in this quest. You might just catch a glimpse of adventures that lie ahead. Here's a little hint. The mermaid quest we have revealed earlier also holds secrets about Edania. If you didn't do the quest, it was from last week, if I'm not wrong. We did something and it was talking about the new territory, but like probably it will be northern part of the Valencia, the Edania, the demon land. I don't know how you say. Like this Illezra boss thing will lead us to the Edania. With the duel against Illezra, the first act of the Black Desert story is racing towards its grand finale? I don't know how to read it. We are working hard to make sure the past 10 years and on a high note, and to kick off the next decade with the excitement. So it says that simply the first decade, the first part of the Black Desert Online in lore is ending. So the next lore will start with the Demon Land, and I really wonder what's their plan over the next 10 decade. Also, the Crimson Desert is on the way. Probably they will do some kind of mix with the Crimson Desert. They want to, you know, draw people's attention from the Crimson Desert to the Black Desert Online, from Black Desert Online to the Crimson Desert. So if you play like as a veteran of the Black Desert Online, and if you really like the lore things, you will see lots of things in the in Crimson Desert, because you're playing like 100 years ago in the Black Desert Online universe, or the world. That's the Crimson Desert, and it's like solo game. Like I believe that game will help Black Desert Online population increase by a lot. It's because in game, what I'm expecting at the end of the Crimson Desert gameplay, probably they will lead people to play. Hey, there is a game like Black Desert Online, and if you want to see the what the story is just going like that, play Black Desert Online. And people probably will try that. In the world, most of the people, they do not know what is Black Desert Online, because PA is not an amazing company to make promotion. They're bad about advertising their products. But this Crimson Desert probably will solve that issue. The difficulty of this battle set around the Black Shrine Calamity 10, but since it's a weekly challenge, we have kept it approachable. As teased in our previous commentary, Illezra hosts numerous black spirit within her body, and she'll use their power to unleash overwhelming attacks. On top of that, the illusions you faced during your class succession quest are back, now even stronger than before. Note that your goal is to break through these illusions and the powerful objects around you to weaken the Illezra. Alright. Super slow storytelling? Yeah, exactly. They just explained the first part of the story in the Black Desert universe in 10 days. In 10 years, I'm sorry. I agree. That's how it looks. By the way, I will just add, I'll do this on live stream. I will add this on the YouTube and as a first reaction. the quest line and the this Illezra boss thing. Oh right, the following suggest quests need to be explained in the final Gladius. Prerequisites: complete the Attraction, Tonewood, and the Dark Goddess quest from level 60. Quest exception: this is the quest. We will do it. The final Gladius ties together to the stories of the Malkea, Sacrakea, Mountain of Eternal Winter, and the Yolnakea. For the best experience, we suggest you to complete those storylines first. Okay, the big part of this quest line, once per family, when you're done with this quest line, game will give you a hammer. You will choose Ancient Hammer or the Primordial Hammer. It totally depends to you. You're going to choose it. It's not giving both. You have to choose it. And also, there are other Token of Oath, Maha's Fragment, Attraction, selection box thing. It says once per family, and you're going to choose one of them. Okay, it's not giving both. Recommended stats for Final Gladio 330 AP, 420 DP. It's a solo challenge content. You cannot start the Final Gladios in the LVR realm. Any knowledge gained from these quests are included in the adventure log, attraction logs, blah blah blah. You can move to the Red Heart, where the Final Gladius takes the place through the Tenebrae door located in the Ancient Stone Chamber. We will check it together later. And here we go. This is the weekly quests chest. It gives you special Dekias rare box. This has only Deboraka. Probably this will this may cause the Deboraka prices crash on the market. Not directly in the first week, but I don't know if you guys remember the luxury accessory box or something like that. PA started to give few years ago, like 5 years ago, and the price of the ogres on the marketplace, they started to crash. Now ogre is just a normal accessory. In few years, they want to make probably the Deboraka is just like a normal accessory. It's just the rarity of the Deboraka or the high price of the Deboraka will not remain, I believe. It will not be, And there are other rewards too. There are titles: Gladio's Champion, Heir of Dekia's Will, and Stronghold's Successor. Probably they are blue. They're not special. Just no hype for them. For Illezra, that's all. We will have another news about the attraction, Malkea, Sacrakea, and Yolnakea at the end of the dungeon. At the end of the patch about these dungeons. Let's check the Deadeye class, the new thing. The new Magnus skill of the Deadeye from Canary with the Law. I can say that it's look a little bit clunky on this patch, on this thing, but I can easily say that it's quite smooth in game, and it's quite fast. It looks not bad in game, and don't worry, it will not make the class broken. Just another super armor mobility skill, and it's not iframe. It has no PvP CC in it. Like, it's just reposition skill for PvE, decent damage in PvE. I would love to see more damage, not gonna lie. Like 10k multiplied 2 or 12k multiplied 2. 12k multiplied 2 for the regular ammo, 11k multiplied 2 for a minus run. So the missing damage or the damage that they lost in the shift E skills, the Giga nerf on the skill, so they would maybe compensate it with this one. But I don't know. We tested this skill in the arena. You can cancel the skill with the LMB after any other skills. And also, the good part, at the end of this skill, you can cancel other skills. That's also smooth and good. Overall, it's definitely better than the Dosa's Magnus skill. Definitely better. Is it perfect or is it broken skill? No, it's just a good skill. As a I liked it. I would love to have like this kind of skill in my Dracana too. Something useful Magnus skill. Another big W is about Evasion. I'm appreciated, and I want to say thank you to the CM Zarka. He's maybe in chat, I don't know. Let me check if he's in chat or not. Like, I talked with the CM Zarka, and he's also watching my streams by a lot. He's the CM of the server Mina. And I talked about this subject, this topic, like, hey, PA adding lots of PV iframe required content in the game, and there are lots of classes they do not have spammable PV iframes, and they have to roll in it. And the roll had a gap, but they removed the gap right now. You can roll, and that's just smooth, and everything is just you know, most of the skills that you have in your skill kit, you can cancel it at the end of the animation. I believe that there will be some bugs and some other things, but I can easily say that right now it's smoother. It's definitely smoother and faster, and it also, you know, you can boost the iframe speed with your movement speed. Let's check that. Warrior, Soak, Ranger, Musa, Maeva, Valkyrie, Ninja, Kunoichi, Shai, Striker, Mystic, Dark Knight, Archer, Guardian, Assassin, Nova, Sage, Corsair, Dracania, Wusa, Magus, Scholar, Dosa, Deadeye, and Lan. These classes' evasion skills affected with this one. Updated all motions, assuring all classes now travel a similar distance when using the skill. Increase the time during the which your character can rotate based on the camera direction while using the skill. Improve the combo more smoothly into other skills. The skill animation must fully complete before comboing into other skills. Change the stamina cost fixed to 150. Chainsaw Invincible is applied during all motions in the skill, it's PV only. Remove all other effects except PV iframe. Change to be affected by movement speed. Change the key command double tapping the direction key perform forward, direction key shift to perform laterally and backward. The class specific evasion skills with identical key command hold priority over the evasion skill. The latter will only be activated if the former cannot be used. Apply the following class specific changes due to the evasion skill adjustments: Ninja, Kunoichi, Musa, Maewa, and Nova. There are class changes here. Sorceress, Dark Flame 2 to Absolute and the Prime version. Remove the texts stating that you can use the Russian Crow with the LMB RMB from the skill description. Russian Crow can now only be activated with WRMB. Kunoichi's Ghost Step fixed the issue where pressing C after using the skill with your Sachakram would switch your short sword while standing in place. Guardian's Dragon Mouth, this is the Shift LMB, improved on the issue where you cannot combo into flow holding lights. I don't know what is this, but all improvements are good. Sage Core Divine Executioner fixed the issue where, after learning the skill, if you use Flow Judgment and then tie the combo into Divine Executioner while in airborne, your character would not rotate based on the camera direction. Nova Break Orbit and Accel Orbit skill changed so you cannot use the skill if under weight penalty. Nova's Comet fixed the issue where the stamina cost was incorrectly displayed as 200. They fixed it. Okay, another topic is, like we already talked about, the Aron of Solar is started. These are the, you know, things in the Aron of Solar. There are the ranks. Let me just, what is this? Win streak things. They have changed, I believe. Points earned per win increase at 3, 6, and 11 consecutive wins. Plus 4 points per win from 3 win streaks. Plus 7 points per win starting from 6 win streaks. Plus 13 points per win starting from 11 win streak. So another change about the AoS, they have removed the Jin Viper as crystal. Also, they have removed the Jin Harfia. To compensate the evasion thing, now they gave 15 more evasion to the evasion armors. So you have 4 armors in total, you gained 60 evasion from your armors. This is good for Mystics, Strikers, Sorceress Awakening. They prefer to stay on evasion if I'm not wrong, and some other classes. I don't know how it will affect. We will see it, but definitely there are 2, you know, giga broken classes right now in the game in evasion, Striker and Mystic. These changes probably affect them a lot. They will be slightly tanky. Change the effects of the Sekras Flaming Crystal as follows. All special attack damage plus 5% and all DR minus 7. It was before. Now it's all special attack 7.5% and it will reduce all DR 5 and also all evasion 8. Okay. They have added the Valencia RBF map. You all know this thing, but they bring with the new utility things unappreciated. They have listened what we said about this numbers in the global lab. Again, thank you so much. When they listen the community, change the maximum number of participants for the matchmaking from 30 to 20. Change the Red battlefield to begin when at least 16 out of the 20 participants accept entry after the participation window appears. Change the evasion and damage reduction effects applied near the occupied areas in the Valencia city as follows. Like there are areas, as you guys know, in the like it's RBF or something. They changed it. They have changed it. All damage reduction adjusted to the decrease 218. If you stay in the area that you already occupied, your damage reduction will be reduced by 218. So this is good for carpet builds. But this cannot just decrease your DR below 612. It was 550 on the global lab patch and it was very low, and I'm now appreciated for that. Because of this, because of the occupied area and hidden DR, hidden stats thing, debuff things, you will not lose giga DR. Same for the evasion, you will lose 286 evasion, but it cannot be lower than 1035. This cannot cause. Yeah, I'm appreciated that they listened what we said. Hopefully they listen what we're talking about the class balance, but they listen what we say about the quality of life and these type of things. That's 100% sure that they're good about that, but the class balance and the utility of the PvP contents and non-siege, they're being stubborn. Guild League ended. All the guilds that they in the lists, they got their rewards. I think we got rewards too. I don't know what I got. W patch, yeah. As you guys know, Magnus added to the game, and because of that, maybe most of you do not know, there was transport wagon in the game. It was allowing you to transfer your items from one storage to the another storage. It was taking a little bit of time, but we were using that thing in before, like 5 years ago maybe. But they removed it, or maybe they decreased the numbers of the trade wagons. Let me just check it. Increase the number of trade. Increase the number. They just replaced them with the trade wagons. You can transport your trade items. There was only one trade wagons. Now you have 5. The trade wagons that can transport trade goods after tone storage from 1 to 5. Change the wagon used for transporting trade goods from the storage from a general wagon to a trade wagon. Improve the system so that only trade goods available for transport are displayed when moving items to the trade wagon. Big W. Margarius lost item. You guys probably familiar with this one if you do the sea content. This is some kind of treasure that may appear in the middle of the ocean. They have buffed it. Giga buffed, by the way. Giga buffed. Normally people just ignoring them, but now when they see it, they will definitely push it. They will try to get it. Let me read it. Rumors have been circulating among the captains sailing the Great Ocean that valuable items can be obtained from the Margarius lost item. They just revamped this Margarius lost items. Added a new Margarius lost item that allows you to obtain valuable item when opened with a gold key. You can use the required key for each Margarius lost item and obtain one item according to their set probability. Reduce the spawn rate of the Margarius lost item by approximately 75%. Yep. These are the items that you can gain if you open it with the silver key. These are the items that you can gain if you open it with gold key. So what are these items? These 5 items. Here they are. 2 billion worth of silver item. It was 500 in a global lab, but it's now 2 billion. Thank you very much. You can sell them to the NPC. Aquarius Sunset Coral 1.5 bill, Ocean's Melody 1.5 bill, Silver Moon's Pearl 1.2 bill, Game of Azure Abyss 1 bill. I wonder their rates, how hard or how easy to get them, but it is good. What is this? Is something related with the sea monster hunting? Saltwater crocodiles have increased in number and expanded their habitat. As the more aggressive saltwater crocodiles expanded their territory, night sharks and the black rusts have disappeared from the area. Added new groups of saltwater crocodiles to the saltwater crocodile habitat. Okay, that's nice. Gathering and hunting area improvements. PA doing constantly life skill changes and quality of life things. I'm appreciated. We have addressed several minor but frustrating issues in the gathering and hunting. For example, in the Narkian hunting region, bush ticket beat list that interferes with your aiming, your hunting rifle have been improved for a smoother gameplay experience. Improved so that the mystery bugs spawning from the buried trace and during the gathering cannot be interacted with again after the first interaction. Change the bush ticket beetle to no longer spawn in the Narcion hunting area. Good quality of life update. Adjusted the placement for some non-hunting monsters in the Narcion region. Change the swarm of bees to no longer spawn in the hunting areas near the Ash Forest and in Camasylvia. Increase the chance to obtain Millennial Wild Ginseng by 50%. Thank you very much. That was important because it was quite rare and people want to just buy it. Hundreds of pre-orders sitting on the marketplace. Maybe this can help and also buff the gathering. A tiny impact. Alright, the hidden broken thing. I was planning to make a video, but I saw this thing in a global lab and I stopped to, do that video. What is that? Following the last update, profits of the training content have increased significantly. To maintain the balance to ensure the long-term health of the in-game economy, we have adjusted the spawn rates for Tier 7 and Tier 8 wild horses. So, how broken was that and why it is broken? People were getting like 15-20 build per day, 10 hours gameplay if I'm not wrong. You may say that, hey, it's pretty okay, like 15 billion a day, it's pretty normal money for 10 hours. No, it is not. Or 20 bill. It is not, because it requires nothing. A huge nada. Rope and sugar. You can be naked. You need nothing. You catch horses, tier 7, tier 8. If they're special, it just gives you giga money. They can be high level on it. You can sell them. Like, it was very strong. It was very broken. And he just nerfed it. It is still viable. I'm repeating it again. It is not dead. It is just not broken right now. Like, actively catching horses, still okay and still good. If you want to do training things, if you want to level up your training, definitely go for it. It is worth, but it is not broken. So it's not like giving you pure silver. When you can catch horses again, you have to level up them, then you can sell them. That's how the system is working. They added another treasure items, which is pretty nice. You can obtain H-Wroth Luminous Rope as follows. This is the new infinite rope. You don't need to buy ropes from NPC infinitely. What is this? Prerequisites, at least Training Master 1. You have to complete this Training Leap Artisan level 10 quest. And also Leap Honor of the Training Family 6 quests. These are the things. And after the meeting prerequisites, accept the Training Family level 7 quest, Lorenzo and Murray in Valia, you will get this one. Also, let's check this one. Change the discard key for the capturing rope during the wild horse taming from the space to RMB. But I was be able to just change the distract key for the capturing rope during the wild horse taming space to RMB. Improve the capturing rope so you can climb by pressing space. I was being able to space with catching with space. Maybe space is still working and also you can do it with RMB. I don't know. Never mind. This is good quality of life again. Improved so that after failing to tame a wild horse or discarding the rope, you can move by holding a direction key. You don't need to space spam. It says improve the capturing discard key for the capturing rope. Discard key. You mean this is just probably this is just canceling. Discard means cancel, is it? It's probably canceling it. To cancel it, you have to press space if I'm not wrong. Now you have to press RMB. Because while you're just nearby, yeah, probably it's RMB. It's to cancel the this rope animation. Yeah, I think it's because you kept pressing space after the minigame. It will cancel the trial on the capture horse. Yeah, because I like you're still gonna use the space skill, probably. I don't know. All right, another big W of this week. The furniture buffs. Like, there are lots of things. Like, this patch is just gonna be too long. Look at that. The furniture buffs. They are, you can transport them or you can carry them. You will not carry the furniture, but you'll be able to make scrolls with them. Thanks to that, voila. AP buffs everywhere, anywhere, whenever you want, wherever you want. To make it easier to use buffs from stuffed furniture made from hunting, we have added new crafting recipes that let you create a Blessing of Mystic Beasts screws directly from these items. Additionally, Blessing of Mystic Beast screws are tradable in a central market, making it easier for more adventurers to benefit from furniture buffs. We hope this change brings even more excitement to hunting content. Added a new buff item, Blessing Mystic Beast, which can be crafted with stuffed furniture from hunting. There are 5 types of Blessing, each grants own buff effects 16 minutes upon use. Cooldown 10 seconds. Blessing of the Mystic Beast effect do not stack with the regular furniture buff effects. They can be registered on a central market with a minimum price of 15 million silver and a maximum price of 60 million silver. Here they are. People asking me, can we stack them? As I know, you cannot. The Blessing Mystic Beast can be crafted via simple alchemy with following material. Change the name of the furniture crafting permit item into Mystical Parchment. You can buy Mystical Parchment for 10 million silver from furniture dealer NPC in any city. There is also, another option in the recipe. If you don't want to just pay with to the Mystical Parchment, and if you're actively hunting, you can use Supreme Hide 100 in this recipe, and you can get it. You can get these things again. Lightstone of Fire Rage, Remnants of Mystic Beasts. These two, choose one of them. Magical Lightstone Crystal, 350. And voila. For accuracy, you need Marked, remains same. For HP, you need Hard, Lightstone of Wind Hard. For the DR, you need Iron Ball. For Evasion, you need Waves. By changing the amount of the following materials for crafting of the Blessing Mystic Beasts, plus Blackstone Powder X1, you can craft 100 Blessing via simple alchemy at once. Remnant of Mystic Beasts X10 to X100, Mystical Parchment X10 to X100, X100 to X1000, Magical Lightstone Crystal, yeah, okay. You can exchange stuffed and breed-imbued furniture items for the bundle of Remnant of the Mystic Beast via NPC Dalation. You can bring your items and you can exchange them for the Remnant of the Mystic Beasts. This Remnant of the Mystic Beast is this green thing, as you can see. There are some other changes. There's the lists. Okay, another update related with the attraction. I already just mentioned in the beginning of the video. The latest attraction or the key update was designed to streamline boss battle preparation. Let you jump into the action faster. We're now bringing similar improvements to the Valencia, Sekroka, and Yolnakia, so you can engage in boss fights more quickly in these biomes as well. For example, after defeating the final boss in Valencia, you will receive the Corrupt Yulun Dagger. While carrying this item, you can use the Psychrakia Soul Magia to instantly travel to the Psycha's Garden and immediately challenge the Psychrakia's final boss and the Maleficent Centulius. Completing Yolnakia in the same way will reward you the dagger that led you to return to Valencia's final boss area, which you can use for your next quest thing. That's really good. That is really good. If you have corresponding boss area entry, you can talk to the exit NPC El Riptrador in the final area, each biome, to move on to the next biome's boss battle preparation zone. If you have the dagger that lets you to enter the boss battle preparation zone, that usual button to move to the next area won't appear anymore. Example, when you complete one of the 4 weekly quests for Valencia, depending on the weekly quest you completed, you will receive either the Corrupt Yulun Dagger or the Elvia Corrupt Yulun Dagger along with your rewards. If you have the Corrupt Yulun Dagger or Elvia Corrupt Yulun Dagger and a Talk the Eliprador in Vaha's Garden, a button to move Sacred Garden will be activated. Oh, right. Nice. Here the daggers. Change that they will give more in Valencia. Added the Vulcan. What is this? Guaranteed quests. Okay, probably this is the last. Tell me they nerfed AFK fishing? No, they didn't. Node War and the Siege War, the traps and some other things changed. Well done. They're just increasing the utility of the Node and Conquest war, and I appreciate it. And probably they're listening to the podcast, not gonna lie. They're listening to the podcast, they're not doing what we say perfectly, or completely, but they are trying to fix or bring some kind of spice in the Node and Siege war, according to what we said in the parallel. Like, we say something this, and they do this, and they're kind of okay-ish. But this one is a little bit broken from my perspective. Let's check it. Venom Threat removed the dismount effect and increased the damage 600 every 2 seconds for 20 seconds when the trap is activated. It was before 360. For Flame Trap, increased the explosion radius by 50%. So what is this? Before, in the Venom Trap, there was dismount effect and 350 damage every 2 seconds for 20 seconds. Now they removed the dismount effect, but they significantly buffed the damage effect. So it will deal 600 damage every 2 seconds, which means that it will blockade your potion and it will consume 50 more HP in 20 seconds. This is some kind of, this can be kind of broken for capped, because in capped you have small amount of HP pool and people can add, I'm not definitely, leading you or investing your add-ons into something different, but you can invest pain or burn or any type of dot skills or the add-ons. You can use them, and in especially capped, this will be broken because probably with the Venom Trap and the other things can be stacked. We will see it. We will see it, how it will work. Fix the issue where the installed traps could be destroyed by attacks from the adventurous summon. That's also good. Just a random summons were just destroying the traps. Nova's pad or any pad in the game. That's nice. Change the schedule of the Ancient Chariot loaded in a military supply wagon, which allow you to obtain Ancient Chariot. It was before, appears between 2 and 3 hours after the start of the Siege War. After, appears between 1 hour and 1 hour 30 minutes after the start of the Siege War. That's nice. They buffed the chariots, increased the damage deal to the wooden fence and the wooden fence gate and the barricade by 45%, increased the deal damage to the flame tower, enhanced flame tower, Hwacha, and the big Hwacha by 100%. For the Motherboard Tier 3, the construction mod decreased the damage dealt by the Lynch cannon to the flame towers, Hwacha, enhanced flame tower, and the big Hwacha by approximately 50%. For the uncapped node, the construction mod, these are the Lynch cannons, okay? The flame tower, Hwacha, enhanced flame, and by 25%. Node for occupation mode decreased the damage to the Lynch with the Lynch by 40%. Again, node for occupation decreased the damage dealt with the Lynch to Hwacha by approximately 30%. Remove the knockdown effect from the practice Lynch cannon. For the Siege War, increase the damage dealt by the Guild Ballista Arrow and the Guild Old Ballista Arrow to wooden fences and to the wooden fences gates by 100%. So in Siege, Ballista is, I don't know, like, you will see it. It will be juicy. It will be easy to just destroy it. But Ballista is also easy to destroy. So the flank team of the defense guilds, they can just try to destroy the Ballista. They are not that much tanky like cannons, if I'm not wrong. They are easy to kill. Yeah, I think that's all. That's all for this week. I'm sorry. For this video, I'm done. That's all from me for this week. What I'm expecting from you is there's only one thing. Like my videos and leave a comment. That's the best thing that you can do to support me. Like videos, leave a comment. Like videos and leave a comment. Okay, I gotta go back to my Twitch live stream. You know what we say? Do not forget, video is just a game, and don't play fucking Awakening Dracania.